This is Aphex Twin. You got the blueprints? I'm just trying to experiment. I want to make that little tile into a little staircase. Flat tile, and these are at a slant. But I was like, what if I go like that? And then I just completed a little truss here, and a truss there, something like that. That's a giant ass piece of wood, so I got to cut it down first. As you see, this is a giant straight edge rope. Cool. Now we have a workable piece of wood. Put this back up on the wall. Now this is way more manageable.
2 years old, he wants to be stubborn.
He's just a little baby.
You think because you got big paws that you a big dog. But the real big dog is standing in front of you. Yeah.
What you got going on right here? I'm about to make the first truss for the staircase right here. Right there. I don't want to cut anything on that side of the pencil line, so I want to make sure the blade doesn't touch anything past the outer edge of that pencil line. That way I know it's exactly what I measured. Right there. So you see how I can't even get my pencil past wherever the tile is? I want to cut it there. If I cut that pencil line, this would be even smaller than I wanted it. So I gotta cut it like on this side, not on that side, you know what I mean? So fucking sketchy. I know. It's like, cut that weird. All right, what do you think of this?
Nah, he don't like it.
Fuck. Here's our first piece. I'm cutting this shit off. I'm cutting this whole thing off. And it's gonna leave me with this first piece. Hopefully. I know, literally, yeah. Literally. Cool. All right, thank you.
Pongo, you need PPE. You need PPE, my boy.
Yo, is there a way I can take this? Point that over here. That part is looking good. Okay, let's go. What's next? What's next? I put more under there so it's like a full ledge. It's flush with this. Come up, trick off. I cut it like right there or something.
Yeah, I literally was like, should have done it.
Yeah, that's great. Look at me. Yeah, these bearings are like scary good.
It's gotta go there somehow. The only thing is it doesn't quite fit perfectly. But it could if we do this. Say I take this, right? No, this and this, and I cut everything off of these by this much. So that way we can push this basically to that. This would still be aligned. This would still be aligned. And then the ceramic piece would be flush with the edge. You see what I mean? Let me push it back like
That looks so cool.
that much. You get the vision though, no? Mm-hmm. This edge, so just like a tiny bit more. Yeah. I'm gonna cut the top one first, and then with this one chopped, I'll trace the edge of that onto that second one. It'll be the same.
alive right now. Locked in.
Should low-key sand that still. Holy shit, that is fast. This shit is nice though. Fuck it, YOLO swag, bro.
That fool went to my high school.
What?
Yeah.
Everybody went to your high school, bro.
That was crazy.
That fucking hurt my back, son. Damn.
Yeah, that shit looks smooth. Fire. I need one more of these. Sick as fuck, bro. Geek versus locked in, bro.
Geek versus
He can make this a quarter.
Yeah, I'm planning on making that a bank.
This is some Animal Crossing ass music.
So high.
There we go. I'm gonna hit the table. how far in do you want this? You want to start right there? Because then I'll subtract whatever. Oh yeah.
That's fucking butters.
That's butter, dude.
That's just fucking butters.
That's just butter.
Fuck you! It's for the cause. Ooh, it like barely came through, like. You can't even see the nail, but you can see the wood kind of look like that.
You getting active?
Oh god. Okay. Oh god. And that's on god, bitch. Let it go.
What's up?
Like 1.5 plies deep. That's like 2 plies deep. Fire ting, fam. Oh fuck. Also, this thing has no width, so I'm gonna have to do multiple passes. But I can use right here. I was like, why isn't it getting shinier? I was putting fuzz on the. I was like, well, ain't nothing happening.
You need the polishing cream.
All right, bro. I know now. I know now.
Yeah, and
All right,
you're
man.
gonna have to sit there and buff it out for like 20 minutes. It takes a while.
This shit? You think
No.
that's gonna get the
Yeah, it takes a while to like
20 minutes for this
to
bar?
make shiny shit. Nah, it'll probably take like 10 minutes each one.
Nope. No. On the table, there's like my bag of stickers and 2 bottles of super glue. Could you grab it for me? Poor favor.
Fuck no.
All right, nigga, down. Be like that.
You're asking for some other shit.
What you gonna do on there? Look at it. Do it.
That was cool.
Dude, this shit looks so cool. If only I could get the curve, bro. There's gotta be a way I can get the curve. This is ready to get secured. To fit these rails like really nicely together, I'll cut it at an angle. So like that goes there. I'll overlap it first. And then I'm gonna cut this bar completely straight across, that straight line. Just like that. So once it's flat like that, you take this bar right here, it'll fit right there. The only thing is, look over here, it's not long enough. So I was thinking, what if I just snip the corner off real quick, just so it's flush with the bar and we could stop the bank right there. It's just gonna be a weird whatever the fuck right there. Do you want the bar to have extra space that's not there, or should I cut it so this ends at the end of the bar? I vote the second one, bro. Joan Stamos.
It's Pong Stamos, Pong Wick.
Long way.
Yeah, I'm about to do the
Guys,
banks.
I made a secret fingerboard account.
Did you
I got a
actually?
different name and everything.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is.
I had these. First of all, download Offer or stalk your neighbors because when they throw shit out, you get solid wood. I had this piece, or I had two of these pieces. Took one and I made it about this thin. The way I figured out how to get that 45-degree angle perfect, which is not done yet, so it don't look perfect, but I trust the process. I basically measured the height of this, but I know that I want that line, I want that to stop right under the coping. So I didn't measure to the top, I measured to the point I want this to meet at. And that was, let's say 2.5 inches. So then you draw a square, 2.5 inches there, 2.5 inches there, and you connect both ends. And the length of that line is the exact length that I measured there. So this is I wrote it down somewhere. It's three inches and some shit. So this is gonna be 3 inches and some shit. And then what you wanna do is cut the 45-degree angle off of there, but don't take anything away from this line, because if I still measure this top part, it'll be 3 inches and some shit. 4 inches actually. So 4 inches. But once I get this last 45-degree angle cut, this will be flat for the floor, and that should be flat for the wall. And if I measured it right, it'll stop right before the coping, which will provide you a nice little slappy lock into the rail. So, wish me luck. First I was gonna do that, line it up with this notch, but that's incorrect, mundo. I wanna line it up there. If I lined it up with that part of there, I'd actually lose all the wood you see, that thickness, I'd lose it. So I'm bringing it to the edge. This is Aphex Twin. What the fuck did I say? Oh my god. Actually, that's a little scuffed. Let's see, that side, is it better? Oh yeah, we're working with that. We're working with that, boys! Lock the fuck in, bro. And you know, like, I've never done this. I've never made a bank. The last thing I gotta do is this. I'm gonna do the same thing, but with this longer piece across this side. Actually, this one's not the right length, but I got this one to do that. But you'll notice it's actually gonna intersect right here. So I gotta draw this line is straight here. So the same angle I cut these rails at. So in the same fucking angle, I'm bringing it down. And that's like really eyeballing it, but that's what I do.
L-A-C-K. They all switch up if the money talk. They all switch up if the heat drop. Check came in, other milk came back with my props.
We're finished. Well, halfway there. We're gonna paint it still, but the construction is done on this park. It took all day. I'm low-key over this shit, but it looks really good. I tried to mix everything I've been practicing the past couple of weeks. Concrete, cutting stuff for coping, 45-degree angle cuts. I just got a jigsaw, so we're messing around with some curve cuts too. And overall, I think this was a success. It's a pretty big park. A lot of people can session at once. We've got this dual-sided bank plus coping, zinc-coated steel. Same thing with this coping over here, except it's more of a flat bar. Something I really liked that was a mistake at first was I was trying to cut the coping or the little countersink for the coping fit, and it's only this long, but I accidentally cut the whole piece. So I flipped it over and it ended up giving this edge to the ledge. Yo, that was fire bars. And the same thing there. And then I also decided to take that same design on the backside, which you can't really see, but that looks pretty cool. This ledge just took a little 90-degree cut right there and fit it right into this edge. And at first it was a little too high. And so we kind of used this as somewhere to use it as a, what do you call it? A reference. There you go. And then we raised it a bit more. So it's not too low, it's not too high, it's just right though. And it works. We used liquid nails for the connection between the tile and the wood. Same thing with this, wood to wood. I used liquid nails for this. The reason I used liquid nails for this instead of like a nail gun or glue is because the cuts were pretty perfect, but there was a little space between the wall and this piece, especially with this one, the longer one. So I just figured the thickness of the liquid nails would kind of take up the gap in between the walls. So that's what I used for that connection. This concrete pad, this was fun. Probably one of the more smoother concrete things I've poured. What I basically did was I drew the shape right onto the wood, which you can kind of see the first design right here. And first I had it 6 inches wide. That shit was too big though. So I made it about 4 inches wide, 4 inches wide there. And instead of having a rough corner to not be able to transition through, I just basically curved it. And now you can curve around the whole thing. And I think it was pretty successful because I usually do concrete with quickcrete, fast setting, like repair stuff. And there's a lot more like sand and gravel and grains in there that I don't really like the finish of. But this was Cementol, which I'm a big fucking fan of. This shit is awesome. First time using it, this was really, really dope. And yeah, the last thing we really have to do to this park is add Bondo to the sides to just protect the edges from getting cracked or damaged, as well as these sides. And then we're gonna paint the entire park. We got some cool ideas in the works. And yeah, that's all I really got. Oh, I mean, shout out that random interior design firm that gave me this random tile. That shit was fire. I'll say it again. Yo, get on that OfferUp grind. People give so much free shit away. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Shout out Witch County Spellcasters for letting me do this project. I had a really good day, and the park came out really, really dope. So, yeah.